G'day and good morning. And let's get out of the car park first, eh? Okay, so I got away at 7 a.m. this morning. There were 10 vans there in the place, so it became quite popular. There are two water tanks. One of them has a note on it that it may not be suited for drinking. Not sure about the other, although it probably is safe. Well, today we've got 485 kilometres to Kununurra. We're expecting to be there about 11:30 a.m. In fact, it'll probably be a bit later now because I make mistakes. There was a forecast for rain tomorrow. In fact, rain periods tomorrow, but there does not cloud about, so I'm just hoping that it holds off. Although the Bureau did say an unseasonal rain event for the entire of Kimberleys, which doesn't sound promising. Might just wait and see. The further west we go, the more interesting some of the mountains, like the plateau over there. It just sticks out in the middle of nowhere. And further we get up north or northwest now, the more interesting a lot of the cliff formations become, and they start really looking like some of the photos you see of the Kimberleys. There's a lot of these around, and they are very spectacular actually to look at. Something else, and probably something you won't find in many other places in the world. Interesting thing to note here is the gate that actually is pulled across to close the road and stop people going up there, even though they're told the road's closed. So they actually got a gate on it here to close the gate. If you go past that gate when it's closed and you have to be rescued, you pay for it, which is a fair enough thing, I think. Victoria River. Pretty big river even down here. It gets bigger as we go north. But notice all the caravans in the rest area here. It's a pretty interesting place. Again, we're seeing a lot more of these phenomenal cliffs and scenery presented by them. And the further we get Kimberleys, the more we're going to see. There's a very large cattle properties usually in this area, and still are, in fact. And this is the area for those who are familiar that Kidman, also known as the Cattle King, started out. And he made his fortune out of cattle in this area. And of course, he's the, I think, great-grandfather of Nicole Kidman. Just an additional little thing here. I found at one of the stops that all three screws had fallen out of four out of the windscreen mount, and I've had to put zip ties in to hold it in place. So when I get to Kununurra, I'm going to have to buy some screws from a hardware store or something so that I can secure the windscreen and the PS again. All right, so coming up towards Timber Creek now. Timber Creek is a little outpost, um, and it's right next to the Victoria River again. So we'll come up to Timber Creek and we'll refuel, but you notice the backdrop it's got for it. Resting formation, the ridges of rock that run around the top level of the mountain, almost like a boundary. It's on a number of these here, but these ones are probably the most obvious that I've seen. Yeah, so we've left Victoria River Roadhouse, and we're headed up towards the WA border now. But notice the river, Victoria River here, is running alongside the road. It's a big river. And finally, just before we get to Kununurra, the WA border checkpoint. They're checking for fruit fly and vegetables and anything else. It's the only state that now does it. Queensland gave up some years back.